glad to see everybody here today. I am really excited about this one because who doesn't like chocolate cake for lunch, right? Maybe if we, oh, Miss Julia and her son Warren, hey, because maybe, just maybe, moms and dad will let us eat chocolate cake with our lunch. If we promise to eat something healthy too, right? We can't live on chocolate cake alone, right? We gotta have something good in there too. So, okay, while everybody is joining here, you know, we have, I have 2 rules in the DeSocio kitchen, and hey Emily, that is 1, we gotta wash those hands, right? Safety first. You never know, we might have forgot I picked up the cat, pet the dog, so we wanna make sure we have our hands nice and clean. And the second rule is that we have fun, right? No matter how it turns out or what it looks like, we just want to have fun. We're going to eat some chocolate cake because sometimes things don't turn out in the kitchen, right? Last Christmas, I was making peanut butter candy and I failed 3 times on camera. So, you know, sometimes it just happens. But as long as we have fun and we're learning something new, that's what it's all about. Okay, so let's do a quick rundown, as I always do, of the ingredients, because whenever I'm making a recipe, I always like to check to make sure I have everything out so that I don't get halfway through and realize, oh, I don't have sugar. So here's our rundown. We have all-purpose flour, we have brown sugar, we have some cocoa powder, and we have some salt, some water. Now I just put some water in here so that I can measure out. And we have some oil, or if you don't have any like vegetable oil or canola oil, you could always do melted butter. That works well too. And then of course some chocolate chips. Oh, and optional if you have it. If you don't, no worries. I've got some vanilla bean ice cream that I'm gonna put on top of mine. So that's all of our ingredients for our tools. We need, of course, a mug. Hey, forks and trails. And then actually we're only going to need the 1 tablespoon scoop and a fork to stir. Now you could use a spoon. I like to use a fork, but we will get to that later. So anyway, I know we have some new faces on here today, and I just wanted to say my name is Krista, and you can call me Tata or Kiki, as a lot of my friends' kids do. And with that, let's go ahead and get started, okay? So we are going to start with our dry ingredients first. This is kind of a traditional, this is the way you would do baking in general. You would start by combining your dry ingredients. So I have my all-purpose flour here, and I'm gonna take my 1 tablespoon, that's your big guy there, and we're gonna measure out 3 tablespoons. Now whenever we're measuring for baking, we have to be a little bit more exact. Like that right there, that's not 1 tablespoon, okay? That's way too much. So I'm gonna take my hand and put it against the my little bag here, and I'm just gonna smooth it out so that it's perfectly level. That's 1 tablespoon, and we're gonna plop that right into our little mug there. Hey, Jenny. Oh, her son, Jack, and Owen, her boys. Hey, guys. We just got started. We have 1 tablespoon of flour in there. We're gonna add 2 more to it, for a total of 3 tablespoons of flour. And we're just smashing them flat here so that it's nice and level. Right into our little mug. We'll set this one off to the side. And then I'm gonna get my brown sugar. Now brown sugar is white sugar with molasses in it. And sometimes brown sugar, if you've had it for a while, it can get kind of like hard and lumpy. And if yours is like that, you can pop it in the microwave with a damp paper towel on top of it for about 15 or 30 seconds and it'll soften it back up. Okay, so here, same thing with the brown sugar. I'm going to take and I'm just gonna put it in there and use my hand on the bag to kind of smush it down. This is what we wanna pack down the brown sugar, okay? So I'm going to do 2 full scoops here. 2. Now, I'm going to do just like half a scoop. You could do 3 scoops if you like it extra sweet, but I find about 2.5 scoops. I'm just not gonna fill that one up all the way. And we're gonna plop it right in there. Okay, all right. Brown sugar off to the side. And then I'm gonna move on to the cocoa powder. Now we're going to do 2 tablespoons, again, flattened out, of cocoa powder. You could, if you like extra chocolatey, you could go for 3 here. That's up to you, that's your choice. All right, I think 2 is just right. Okay, now set that off to the side. And then salt. I know it might sound weird to add salt to something sweet like a cake, but what salt does, it brings out the flavors of any food that you really add it to. And not just a little bit, just a pinch is all you need. So when a recipe calls for a pinch, it's literally kind of like what you could grab in your fingers, like you're pinching it, okay? So I just have a pinch. I'll show you, that's probably about my pinch right there, okay? We're gonna plop it right into our mug. Now, here we're gonna take a fork and we're gonna go ahead and mix up those dry ingredients. And I like a fork because I think it breaks up any lumps that could be in the brown sugar or in the flour a lot easier, okay? So we just wanna mix it up really well until we can see that everything is really well combined, okay? After this, then we'll move on to the wet ingredients. Use that fork and kind of like really get into those edges around the mug. I can't wait to see what everybody's turns out to look like today. Okay. All right. I think mine's pretty good here. Oh, a few little lumps in there. I'm just gonna smash them against the side. Okay, perfect. Now, moving on to those wet ingredients. I'm gonna start with the canola oil, vegetable oil, or even your melted butter. All right. And we have 3 tablespoons of oil. Okay, so just take our time here and pour nice and slow. We have 1, 2, and 3. It's already smelling good just from like adding in that cocoa powder. Okay, and then water is the same thing. We have 3 tablespoons of water. All right, so 1, 2, and 3. And you know what I just realized that I did not get out of the refrigerator? This is why I go over my ingredients and yet I still forgot one. See what I mean? Is the vanilla. So if you have vanilla, you're just going to do a little splash of it. I think I know where it's at in the fridge. So don't go anywhere. This is just one of those things that happens, right? Just boop, completely forgot. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, got it. Now, oh yeah, sometimes it's really hard to open. Okay, so I'm not even gonna measure this. If you have your little 1/4 teaspoon, you could measure, or you could just kind of eyeball it, as they say. So I'm just going to do a little splash, just like that, okay? Then we're gonna take our fork and we're gonna go ahead and mix all of this together. Now we wanna make sure we get everything incorporated, okay? Because if we don't, then you'll get like dried flour in the middle of your brownie cake, which is not ideal. No worries, thank you, Isabella, I appreciate that. Okay, so we just wanna keep on stirring in there. And again, use that fork to really get like all around that bottom edge. I practiced this cake 3 or 4 times, and that was one thing, a note that I made to myself, that we really needed to mix it up. Okay, chocolate chips. Now you could do, there's no exact measurement for this one, okay? So I'm going to do about a little palmful. If you like to measure, you could do, about 1 tablespoon. So I'm gonna do about this many, okay? I'm gonna plop those in there, and we're gonna give it a little stir, just to get those incorporated in there, all right? Now I'm going to just kind of get that off my fork there. Get in there. Okay. And then I'm gonna take a few more chocolate chips. and we're just gonna sprinkle those right on top so that whenever is it supposed to be thick? Yes, because this is, it's a cake, but it's a brownie cake. So it's pretty dense. So I'm just gonna sprinkle those guys on top there. And I'm gonna grab a little paper towel for 2 reasons. One, I'm gonna just rip off a little edge here. And I'm gonna just wipe off the edge in case, you know, I got a little crazy with my stirring, all right? So I'm gonna just kind of wipe that off a little bit, just like that. And the second reason, I'm going to put my mug on the paper towel whenever we pop it into the microwave. Now, I've never had it overflow, but as sure as I don't take that precaution, we could get a lava explosion of chocolate cake. Okay, so this is gonna be really, really hot when it comes out. I don't know why, but cake in the microwave, you can almost hear it like boiling in there. So I want you to be really, really careful. Now my mug is microwave safe, so my handle doesn't get too hot, but yours might. So you might need to get some help, but we're gonna pop this into the microwave. I'm going to do 1 minute, 10 seconds, okay? You'll probably, if you're doing like a really big mug, actually your ingredients should be about the same amount. So I'm gonna say start with 1 minute, 10 seconds, and then we're gonna check it, okay? So let's go ahead and pop these guys into the microwave. Or if you have a paper plate, you could even set it on a paper plate. And we're gonna pop that in there. And cook time, 1 minute, 10 seconds. We're gonna start. And just like that, we're gonna have chocolate cake in a mug, personalized, your size. So, what else do we have? Yes, good, everybody's doing okay so far. Oh, cooking with Kaz, hey buddy, thanks for joining. So, oh, I was gonna say, if you wanted to like mix this up a little bit, you could even add some chopped nuts like pecans or walnuts, they would be really good. You know what else goes with chocolate cake? Raspberries. So you could like add some of those at the very end. That's also a really good addition. What else? Well, I'm going to do the ice cream, which I highly recommend if you do have ice cream. So what have we got here? Hey friends. All right. Oh, white chocolate chips. Good call, Pip. Yes, love that. What else we got here? I've got 10 seconds left. All right, just remember, be careful. While that's going, I'm just gonna kind of tidy up a little bit. We have to keep our kitchen clean, you know? Okay, so I'm just gonna let that sit in there for 1 minute to let it kind of calm down a little bit while because it's hot. I don't know, it's just wild how hot it gets. Okay, all right. Move this stuff over to the side. And you know what? And I forgot a tool. I'm gonna take y'all with me this time. We're gonna walk over here because I forgot a toothpick. And this is kind of a critical part of the baking process. We need to check to make sure that our cake is fully cooked. Oh my gosh, is yours done? Ooh, bananas, another good idea. This smells so good already. Okay, I'm gonna grab mine out of the mic. Go. Ooh, oh my gosh. Okay, see? Okay, so the toothpick test. We're gonna insert the toothpick into our brownie and see how mine came off clean. That means it's done. Now, if it had still that wet batter kind of all over it, then you would know that you need maybe like 10 or 15 seconds more. But look at this, I can't wait to eat this. And then to finish it up, this is a super quick one today. I'm gonna take my ice cream. You could even do some hot fudge. I wish I had some sprinkle on here. All right, just got this out of the freezer. So, all right, I'm just gonna top it right on there. I'm gonna do 2 scoops because why not? It's Friday, right? Okay, all right. Yum. Oh. Now, oh my gosh, I don't have a spoon. I don't have a spoon. Stand by. I gotta do the bite. I did not have my act together today, clearly. Okay. All right. Chocolate cake with with a little bit of melty ice cream on there. I can't wait for y'all to try a bite. It's kind of gooey. If you like your cake more like done, it's kind of like fudgy cake, which I'm all about. There's no raw egg or anything in here, so if it didn't cook all the way and you tried it, it's okay. You can just pop it back in, but I like mine kind of fudgy. So I'm digging it. We're doing sprinkles. Love it. I cannot wait to see it. Okay, so there we have it. Chocolate mug cake in under 20 minutes, just like that. So anytime you're like, I can't stop eating it. Ooh, you know what? This might be a great idea for y'all to make for your moms for Mother's Day. And you can make her a whole cake, just like that, her own personalized cake. I bet the moms would love that. Okay, so is anybody, Pip, how's yours turned out? Katie, yes, are everybody's cakes coming out of the microwave? I can't wait. Okay, so now I have a surprise for everybody watching today. I'm going to pick 2 kiddos or 2 households here. I know some have siblings, but I'm gonna pick 2. I'm gonna write everybody's name down and I'm going to do a giveaway. Look at this fun stuff I have. You'll have your very own cutie patootie owl timer. You'll get your very own measuring spoons. Ooh, Isabella's putting ice cream. We've got some fun spatulas. I've got these cutie patootie little, you can make your own ice pops. You can put like any sort of juice in there and freeze it. And then, which I know everyone will be super excited about, a Dissotio in the Kitchen, which is the name of my blog, your very own whisk, okay? So all you need to do, for anybody watching now, if you made the chocolate mug cake or any flavor of mug cake, just send me a picture and you'll be entered. And if you are watching this later, I'm gonna keep the contest open until 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, May 3rd, I think it is. So if you're watching this and you make chocolate mug cake, send me a picture. Moms, dads, let me know if there are more than 1 kid bakers. And yeah, I'll pull the drawing randomly on Sunday night. And I just wanted to do this as a little thank you because you all have been so wonderful. You've been tuning in all this time and I'm having a great time with it and I hope that you guys are too. So it's just my way of saying thank you so much. And oh, thank you, Debbie. You're so sweet. So anyway, I cannot wait to see everybody's chocolate mug cakes. And like I said, Mom, Dad you might have to have some lunch first and then cake, but that's okay because we still get cake. And I did want to say one more thing. I wanted to ask for your opinion. I know a lot of states are starting to like open up more, and so we might be going out to parks or other things. And so I just wanted to get your feedback if you are enjoying these, that if you think I should keep doing them on Friday, if you like tuning in live, or maybe I could record them and upload them and then you can watch at any time. So anyway, I would absolutely love your feedback if you think I should keep doing these on Friday. And yeah, I think that's it. So, oh, thank you, Emily. I love you too, Isabella. Keep going. Yes, from Katie. Thank you. Oh, I definitely have another one. We're definitely doing one more next week for sure. And it is going to be a homemade ham and cheese Hot Pocket. Okay, so we're gonna bake them, and so we'll just need like ham and cheese and some pre-made pizza crust. I've already tested that one out, so that one will be coming out. I'll post everything probably tomorrow, and yeah. So as long as you all want to keep doing them, we'll keep doing them. So anyway, I hope you all had fun today. I know it was a super short one, but Keep them coming. Okay, all right. Oh, hey Sid. That's my cousin Sid. She just bought her new house. So anyway, I'm probably gonna see her a little bit later on. Okay, all right, I'll talk to you all later. Have a happy Friday. Don't forget to send me your pics and I'll get you entered for the giveaway, okay? Bye.